All right, here we go. Let f be a differentiable function such that this entire equation here is true. Which of the following could be f of x? Now, this might seem like a strange expression, but if you look closely, you can see that it's basically just integration by parts, right? So if you recall, we know that this whole expression here, this has to be equal to u times v minus the integral of v times du. Now all we have to do here is figure out what is u and what is v. Now the first thing that you might notice is that we have a plus sign here instead of a negative sign. And it also shows up again. It shows up right here. So basically what that means is that we have to have a function that, in its form is going to be negative, and we're going to be able to use it in both spots, right? So the way that we can know that is it has to be dv, right? Because it has to be v, because dv goes to v, and if we make dv sine of x dx, then I end up with v being negative cosine of x. And if I make u f of x, then I get du equals f prime of x, right? So let's go ahead and plug in these values and see if it makes sense. So I will end up with f of x multiplied by negative cosine of x plus the integral, minus the integral of f prime of x, or you know what, hang on, let me give myself some more room here. So if I bring it down here, I will then see that we have, let's see here, f of x multiplied by negative cosine of x plus, I keep doing that, minus the integral of f prime of x, and then times negative cosine x, and then we will have our dx here. I'm sorry, I forgot to include this dx. All right, so if we have that and we simplify it down, we can pull this negative out. And if I move the negative to the front here, I then have negative f of x multiplied by cosine of x plus the integral of f prime of x times cosine of x dx. So that checks out with that equation, and now all I have to do is some plug and chug. So I now know that f prime of x has to be equal to 4x cubed. And the way that I can figure out f of x is actually by taking the integral of both sides. So if I do that, and I use my, integration rules, then I know that, or I should say the reverse power rule, then I know that this is simply x to the fourth. So that is going to be answer choice E. All right, guys, now that is the correct answer. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.